this song's too hot. Cool it if you can. You better go and give yourself a 5-cent fan. And fan it, yeah, fan it. You gotta fan it and cool it on until the cows come home.
So when you start to really ride a lot, the things that'll take the first wear and tear is going to be your tires. If you start to see through the black part of it at all, and you can start to see what looks like fibers under it, you need to get them replaced really soon or you'll have a blowout. The other thing is your wheels will become untrue and you'll get a little hop in there. By bringing it into any shop, we can true it up pretty quick for you. Just that's natural wear and tear. Your chain is going to start to go. You're going to need to, depending upon how much you ride, you're going to need to replace your chain between every 6 months and every 2 years. And so once your chain goes, it starts to wear on your cassette and your chain rings here. And as those start to go, what ends up happening is you get really deep grooves between the teeth here. And the smoothness of the drivetrain will slow down and you lose a lot of your power with it actually. And so you're actually going to be working a lot harder than you need to get going. Another thing is always just make sure your bike is clean. A clean bike's a happy bike. When after a good day of riding in the rain, or you've got a full week of riding in the rain, just take a little rag and kind of wipe some of the dirt off of it. Dirt is the biggest thing that causes wear and tear. If you got a dirty drivetrain, and your chain is dirty, and your cassette is dirty, and your chain rings are dirty, your brake pads and rim are dirty, it's going to wear everything down really quickly. The other thing is your brake pads. All brake pads. Here, let me grab one for you actually and show you. So you can see all brake pads have these kind of grooves in between on the pad. And those grooves there have two purposes. The first one is so when you're braking in the water and it pushes against your rim, the water and the sand have a place to go, so it's not just pressing directly into your rim. The other thing is they're a wear indicator. As these grooves become really small and almost non-existent, you need to get your brake pads replaced so you won't be able to stop. So that's another really good thing to pay attention to. And if you start to hear a scraping sound when you're braking, your brake pads are beyond gone and the metal that's in the pad is starting to hit your rim, and if you don't get them replaced immediately, you're going to damage your wheel and need to replace that, which is a much more expensive thing. It's like $10 for a pair of brake pads. It's about $30 for a new wheel. So it's definitely worthwhile to pay attention to that. So the biggest things you need to pay attention to are tire pressure, is your chain clean, and are your brake pads have enough rubber still on them.